Welcome to SeaWorld's Orca Encounter. My name is Nikki, and that was Keith, Ulysses, and Makani, members of our killer whale pod demonstrating their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep them active and engaged. The killer whales here at SeaWorld San Diego have inspired generations, and we're so excited for you to learn more about them today. We've spent years building relationships with whales. This creates trust and allows to provide optimal healthcare, research, and quality of life. The whales take an active role in their own health and well-being through husbandry and medical behaviors. One of the first behaviors that they learn is a fluke present. This allows the veterinary team to access the vein on the underside of their fluke for a monthly blood draw. This is just one of the many ways that we're able to ensure that our pod is staying healthy. We can also ask our whales for a weight. We ask them to slide onto a giant killer whale size scale and lift their flukes all the way up and out of the water to ensure an accurate weight. In fact, this is the true purpose behind our training program here. Behaviors like this slide out may look visually stunning, but its true purpose is to make sure they're maintaining a very healthy weight. We can also ask the whales for high energy breaches and jumps up and out of the water for exercise. In fact, all the behaviors that you see here today contribute to their overall health and well-being. And the most important part of our job is making sure that they're healthy. We achieve this through diet, exercise, lots of love, and of course, play. And our whales sure do love to play. We learn what they like and how they enjoy interacting, not only with other members of the pod, but with each one of us. Playtime is great because it allows us to create new enrichment and strengthen our connection. We love sharing enrichment with all the whales, and now we love sharing that with all of you. Play is incredibly fun for everyone, but for a killer whale, it's how they learn and practice how to hunt. Killer whales eat anything from fish to marine mammals to great white sharks and even the largest animal on Earth, the blue whale. The blue whale is 5 times longer and 50 times heavier than a killer whale. So you may be wondering, how does a whale the size of Shuka, Orchid, and Kalia take on a whale that size? Skill and teamwork allow them to hunt the blue whale. In fact, killer whales all over the world have developed unique hunting techniques to catch their prey of choice. They use their flukes to toss, flap, and throw, tiring prey looking for an easy catch. The beach. A natural athletic behavior seen by killer whales is their ability to beach themselves, turn, and free into the water. Transient pods in the Pacific Northwest have learned how to hunt marine mammals. They utilize stealth for this. Killer whales porpoising in pursuit of prey or when riding a wave. Arctic orcas have learned to create waves that wash over floating ice, knocking unsuspecting seals right into the water. Now this behavior is incredible to witness, but you really can't imagine the power or water displaced by a killer whale until you experience it firsthand. Luckily, I have two very brave volunteers to offer to be our seals for the day, so my friends, come on down here. You're gonna be our seals, that is gonna be your iceberg, and I suggest you sit down and hang on tight. All right, it looks like you got a small taste of that 55-degree salt water, but I think we can do a lot better. What do you guys think? Come on, get ready to go. You're not walking away from this try, everybody. So first you're gonna see the whale, then you're gonna see the wave. Are you ready? Too late, because there's the whale, and there's that wave. Give a big round of applause, everybody. They did great. Now, the natural behaviors that you've just witnessed are only a fraction of the techniques used by killer whales around the world. They'll use breaches and pectoral flaps to communicate while they hunt. They'll even use their tail flukes to stun fish while hunting. But today, I have a feeling they might just be stunning all of you. And that means it's time to get wet!
principles, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They are completely dominant, yet completely dependent. When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean. Their future depends on you, through your actions. Through the choices we all make. We hold the future of killer whales and the ocean in our hands. Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us.
They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, and powerful. But still vulnerable.
The ocean needs our help, and that can seem overwhelming, but together, we can make a change.
So much to learn. So much to explore.
So much to protect.
The ocean is facing significant changes, but don't give up. Be inspired. The killer whale story is still being written. And there's simple things we can all do to make a difference.
All it takes is one.
One choice.
One positive act.
One river that can grow and change the world.
Together, we've got this.
Please join us for one more final high-energy exercise section with Orca, Kalia, Shuka, King, Ulysses,